Right guys, welcome back to the channel. So, I've got Ollie with me today, haven't we all?
Yeah.
And we are going to cook a slow roasted pulled pork joint because we're having pulled pork sliders for tea, aren't we, mate?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to show Ollie exactly how to do this because I think it's important that kids get an early introduction to cooking because otherwise when you get to an adult, you kind of don't know what you're doing, do you?
Yeah.
And that's when you end up with a generation of people who don't know how to cook. So, what we're going to do, dead basic ingredients. As you can see here, we've got salt. Now, not everyone's going to have this because obviously I bought this specifically when I went shopping, but this is a wood-fired garlic seasoning. You don't need to use that, you can just use normal garlic. Smoked paprika, brown sugar, very important to the recipe, olive oil, chicken stock, and some coriander. Right, oven's already on. While you're doing all this, get your oven preheating. I've got mine on about 150. It's going to be in for about 6 hours, so get it all preheated while you're doing this because this isn't going to take that long. Now, the pork joint itself, pan over here, ends. The pork joint itself,
it's a beast.
It's not a bone in, this is a pork shoulder. You can buy on bone in, bone out, doesn't really matter. And this one's not got a massive big cut of fat over the top, which a lot of them have. So you've not really got to do any scoring, okay? Normally if there was a big chunk of fat on the top, you would score it down so your rub could go into the fat, but we've not got that. So, what I'm going to do first, Ames, if you look over here, let me put this over there. I've just got some coriander here. I am literally just going to rough chop this, because again, I'm not putting this in for eating sake, I'm just rough chopping it for the actual seasoning rub. Now, dead easy, just like that, okay? Nothing special, nothing fancy. Right, Ollie, what I'm going to show is how easy this is. So, bang a load of that in there, all in that bowl. Sort of make like a puddle out of it. Give it a good squeeze, watch we'll do it together. Look, don't be shy. Don't be shy. There we go, just like that, okay? No measuring. What you're going for is you want enough liquid in that bowl that you're going to be able to rub all over the top. Paprika, smoked paprika. Look, that'll do.
Did you want that much?
No, don't worry about it because it'll all cut down and reduce down. Right, chuck that in the bowl. Let's scrape that in there. Sprinkle a load of that in, boyo. That'll do it, a bit more. Bit more. Yeah, that'll do, that'll do. Right, now, brown sugar. This is important because this is what is going to caramelise all over the top and make the top of your pork and everything go nice and sticky while it's cooking. So, I'll do this with a spoon with you all, it'll be a bit easier.
Does it smell nice?
Especially that.
What? Yeah. That you've just put in?
Does it smell good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think you should put some more in.
Smells like smoky bacon.
Right, Oliver, I want you to get two of them spoons out of there, bang it in that bowl. Go on, you're alright, we can clean up after, it's fine. Get one, just get half of one now, because they weren't really full spoons. Get half of one, and then we'll be right then.
I've never cooked with brown sugar.
There we go.
In fact, I don't think I've ever used brown sugar in anything.
Right, Oliver, what I want you to do, give that a good mix up with your fork. Get it all mixed in together.
Can you put it in your coffee?
Brown sugar? Yeah.
That brown sugar?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Get it all mixed in good. Now I missed these off the ingredients list, however, they are quite important. Onions.
Just stop soon.
No, you keep stirring, mate, you carry on. Just grab it here, out a knife out of here. Onions. Now, the reason why these are important is because this is what the joint of pork is going to sit on top of, inside the pan in the oven. Number one, it stops it from sort of sticking to the bottom. All adds to the flavour. Just acts as like a wrap, basically. So, get your onions chopped. And so, as you can see, we've got the onions chopped, okay? Now we're going to go ahead. Chop them again into halves. So basically, into quarters, what you want your onions doing. Then your dish. So, ideally, you need a dish that's got a lid on it. It's got a nice cover on it because it stops the pork from drying out. So if you see in there now, get them onions in the middle of the pan.
What happens if you haven't got a dish with a lid? Could you just wrap it in foil?
You could just wrap it in foil. Just make sure. So if you've not, this is important anyway. This step to me is more important than most of them. This is chicken stock. Okay. This is what's going to stop the pork from drying out. Right. Now, if you've not got a lid for your dish, cover it in foil.
Should we put this on the onion?
No, we're going to put that on the pork in a minute. If you've not got a dish, loosely cover it in foil, but make sure you've got enough stock in the bottom to stop the pork from drying out. You don't want the pork sitting in it, that's why the onions are there. But you need this to stop it from drying out. So,
oh, that's fine now, mate.
whack a load of that in the bowl, in the dish. And then, grab your joint.
Your beast.
Right, if you look in here, Ains, now,
Mr. Beast.
nice and gently just sit it on top of there, okay? Now what I want Ollie to do is get rid of that, get rid of the fork.
Fold it all over it. Basically just...
No, it's not being that neat.
What do you
So,
mean?
I am going to spoon it on
Oh.
and Ollie's going to rub it all in with his hands. So roll your sleeves up. Get your sleeves rolled up, boyo.
I'm not asking you to do a bush tucker trial, I'm just asking you to rub some... Come on! Get your hands in!
If you've not got a child labourer, do it yourself. I'm going to spoon it on and I want to get Ollie mixing it all in, get it all nice and in the top of that pork. Right.
I'll start doing it now.
Go on out, get your hands all over it, both hands, and get it rubbed in like you're massaging the pork. You know how Mummy makes you massage your feet at night time?
No, I don't.
Yeah? Massage it in like
Why
that.
did you say yes like I actually do that?
Look at this, get your fingers right in it. Get your fingers like this and get your fingers massaging it in like this. Press it in nice and firm.
Do you want me to tell you a
Go on,
secret?
pour some more on.
I've never had pulled pork.
Yeah, you have. You've had it from a restaurant, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Have you not?
No.
Ugh.
Shows how much attention
Okay.
Daddy pays.
So that's how it should look when it's finished.
Okay.
What we're going to do just to finish it off, on the top, get your salt, just sprinkle the salt all over the top. Be generous with it. At the end of the day, there's a lot of meat here, so when it all breaks down, and then your pepper as well.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah?
I'm not going to lie.
Lid on the dish, or foil over the top. Get it in the oven. That's in the oven. Like I said, 150 degrees, 6 hours.
Did you check
5
it
and a half,
before?
6 hours.
Or just leave it?
You just leave it really, because there's not really a lot you're going to do with it anyway. If you check that, you're only going to be checking it. Now, all we've got to do with that, literally leave it, let it do its thing, let it cook. We'll come back to it after, and I'll show you what we need to do with separating the juices and then shredding it all apart. And I'll show you exactly what we're putting on it.
You enjoy that all? You learned something?
Yeah.
What have you learned?
How to cook.
How to cook. We are 6 hours later. And we're done.
Smells delish.
How good did it smell when we came back in the house before when we've been out?
I could smell it on the street.
This now, gonna have to rest. Look in there. Now, this could be a lot easier said than done.
I was going to say, is this not going to
What
fall
we've got
apart?
to do is transfer that into there, okay? Because you need some new juice at the minute, and I'll explain to you why. So, get yourself a smaller tray, transfer it over. Now, this is going to rest for 20 minutes. 20 minutes, half an hour. It very much depends on what you're having with the tea. What we're going to do is we're going to shallow fry some fries with the tea and get everything prepped. So while this is resting, get everything else prepped that you're having with it. I'm going to show you exactly what we're having with ours. But what's important is whatever juices come out of this in that tray, you're going to use that after. And in this tray, you're also going to strain off some of the stuff that's in there and use some of the juices to go back in with the pulled pork, but we'll show you that in a bit.
I'm going to shred.
Oliver, you ready to shred this?
Yeah.
So we've
Hello,
rested.
big guys.
We've rested. Ollie's going to dig in and shred this pork into bits, aren't you?
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is this. I want you to get the forks in and just literally
Okay.
pull it apart like this.
Looks easy.
Okay? How easy was that?
Oh my god.
Look
God.
how easy this is coming apart.
Does that look good, all?
Very.
I'll tell you what, let's do it together. I'll get 2 forks as well.
Oh, turn your bowl around.
Then I can hold the bowl in place while you're doing it then. Yeah?
Yeah.
Look how easy that is just falling apart. Right, Oliver, give us the taste test. Get a piece on your fork and blow it cool.
Okay.
Just the 1 fork will do for the taste test. Right, blow it nice and cool.
You look like that's your dinner.
Well,
Brilliant.
good, yeah?
Amazing.
Right, now what we're going to do,
You got to try it now. Come
remember when I told you about saving the juices? Okay?
Come on, put it in.
Get that all mixed in there. Right, so I'll take this off because I want to get it all mixed in properly. All we need to do now, with them juices, pour them back in
Can I taste it with the juice?
and just mix as much of it in as you can.
I've got to taste it with the juice.
Because you don't want to lose all that flavour that it was sat cooking in. Now, just quick, set your pork to one side for only a few minutes because I'm going to show you what we're putting on. Look at these. We are having pulled pork sliders. Now, these are from Costco, okay?
That is
They're the only place.
pork, by the way. Make that same thing.
They're the only place we can find them. Well, we've not actually really looked that far for them. But what we're going to do,
Ooh,
get them sliced in half. In fact, first of all,
the bread smells very
get the
very
grill
nice.
turned on. What we need to do now, get that cut in half. Okay, we're just going to grill the tops
I'll
now
cut it in half.
to stop it from soaking in. Get them grilled, get this nice and charred. I'll show you when they come back out. Then your pork can go on top of it. Okay, so if we look, we can see we've got a nice colouring on the bread now. We are. That'll stop everything soaking in. Now, what we're going to do, this is completely personal choice and preference, up to you, you don't have to do it.
Sour cream.
We're going to bang on
Your favourite.
a load of
Nice
sour cream.
mayonnaise.
I don't like things that isn't spreaded.
Just to satisfy Amy, we'll go like that.
There we go.
Now, get your pork and get it spread across these rolls. Look
Oh,
at that.
you're right, Daddy. Look at it.
Daddy would just take this to work.
Oh, would you right?
Like you wouldn't share with anybody. It wouldn't
No.
be. It
Neither
wouldn't
would
be
I.
like.
I'd have this with my dinner. This would be my dinner.
There's loads left. You can have some in a vat for your dinner tomorrow if you want.
Yes.
What we're going to do, again, completely personal preference. However, I do recommend mozzarella. Get it sprinkled over. And again, just to top it off, a tiny bit more there, just like that. Now,
You can't rub this in my friend.
get the top on. This,
Oh,
look at that. This is going to go back in the oven. Not for very long, just to literally melt the cheese and everything and set it in, okay? Whatever setting you want it on. Mozzarella doesn't take very long to melt.
Doesn't that look amazing? This
And I'll come back to you when we plate it all up.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Right? Oh my goodness me. Just look in there. How good does that look? So, we've got our own fries, look with the tea. Pulled pork sliders.
Fries done in beef dripping. As always.
So simple, so easy, next to no mither, dead easy with these spices. Give it a go. Let me know in the comments what you think. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you on the next one.